Alright, now tell me if I'm wrong, but I thought the point of forums is to have open discussion. When someone poses a question in their subject, it's never really meant to be answered. Well, for some reason, this one moderator in the EA Sports forum seems to think that he has to answer every single post that every single topic that pops up when and then decides to close the thread thereafter. Now, this guy here, Nature Boy 23 is the senior moderator. After rigorous discussion about whether, and the topic was basically maybe Madden should take a year or two off. It's not a question that needs to be answered. It's a topic that is to be discussed, not to be answered. People give their opinions, one side or the other, and then it just keeps going. But this man right here wants to come in at the. I think this thread went on for 3 pages, and I actually got mine in before he closed it. And he goes on to say, once again, the NFL requires EA Sports to release a new game each year. There's no point to this thread. Closed. First of all, who the hell are you? Yes, I respect your title as a moderator, but I think you're abusing it. First of all, this is a forum, an open forum, open topics, discussion, whether for Madden or against Madden. You gotta let the thread continue on. There's no reason to close something when the point of forums is to provide discussion. Now, my last thing that I got in just before he closed it was this. Wow. So now we can't mention other games to provide further discussion. Plus, we don't need you to answer when this is clearly an open discussion that needs no answer from the back. We fully understand this is a Madden forum, and these discussions are meant to spur ideas that help improve the game. Isn't that the overall mission of these forums, or are we just wasting our time here? So, and I think specifically I have a problem with this guy because this moderator has deleted my posts before, and all I was doing was providing, you know, an open discussion for another subject, which was the NFLPA, which I have I already have a video out. If you guys want to check it out, it's along the side with the uploads. So once again, and the thing is, I'm not totally closed-minded to going on the EA forums just to see what goes on. I don't really check them freak that much. I know one guy had an issue with me talking about, his stance on the Madden franchise because he came back and told me that maybe you should read more or better, and I'm just thinking to myself, dude, it's not that serious. I don't frequent these forums enough to go through 1,000,001 threads just to see if you've been critical of the game or not. I go by interaction that this person and I have had, and from what I get from him is that he is a pure faithful follower of Madden, doesn't want to consider the other side. Now he may have discussed other issues. He may have discussed issues with Madden, but he hasn't done that with me. So as far as his interaction with me, he is a Jay Easy would say peen boy. Now I'm not going to mention the guy's name because out of respect, no names need to be mentioned except for that senior moderator. And I wasn't being disrespectful when I brought him up. I just don't agree with his methods as far as these forums. Now, other moderators have done exactly what I would figure would go for a forum. They chime in every now and then, but they keep it open because it's the community that fuels these forums. And the moderators are only there to check abusive language, abusive tone, threats, stuff like that. Every now and then keep people on topic to the topic, and that's what everybody was doing. Everybody in this topic of the Madden taking a year or two off, everyone was staying on topic. It's just This jerk wanted to sit here and answer the question and then close the thread because he felt there was no point. Dude, free speech means everything. Obviously, it's not free in your eyes. Otherwise, you wouldn't have never closed the thread. So, again, as I scroll back down, this guy, the senior moderator over at EA Sports Forums, Nature Boy 2323, you, sir, are a douche. Peace.